Hi Gemini, welcome to your April 2021 monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. My intention for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of April. Anything that you need to know right now, be aware of, maybe even watch out for. I welcome beings of the light to come forward for you at this time, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, your higher self, and maybe even a passed down loved one. If you have any in mind that you would like to come through in this reading for you, I welcome you to invite them now. This is a general reading for the sun, moon, rising, north node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini. Also, not every single message in this reading may be for you, as this reading is general. Please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. Finally, before getting into the reading, I just want to quickly say that April 20th marks the 2-year anniversary of me starting this channel, and it has been such an amazing journey with you guys, and I want to thank you for all your love and support and ultimately give back for all that you do for me. I'll be giving away a box of goodies to 3 lucky winners of tarot decks, candles, crystals, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in entering your chance to win a goodie box from me, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there. All right, Gemini, let's get started. Wow, okay, Gemini. So the first thing I saw when closing my eyes is the sunrise. I don't know if you guys have seen a sunrise recently. With the sun, some of you could have Leo in your chart, perhaps. Doesn't have to be the case, but there is something that is coming in your life that is very successful. Something that you have been waiting to see. And then I heard your seeds are growing, and with that, as the sun was rising, I saw this little bud start to bloom out of this little mound of dirt. So, Gemini, I don't know if there's an intention you set in the beginning of 2021 of what you wanted to manifest this year, what you wanted to start, what you wanted to put time and energy towards, like a New Year's resolution almost type of thing. And your seeds are starting to grow in April. You are going to start to see those seeds come in for you that you've been manifesting this entire time. But with the sun, I don't feel like you guys, with other signs I kind of picked up on, I don't feel as if you've ever lost hope in this. You just always knew it was for you. It was meant for you, period. And nothing could dissuade you. Nothing can change your mind. And having that type of energy behind your intention is what is bringing this forward, even sooner than you may have thought for some of you. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. What does Gemini need to know for the month of April? And it looked like a little pink flower. I don't know. Could resonate with someone out there, I guess. What does Gemini... Ooh, yeah. Okay, so the flowers are there, right? But this is a coffin. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. Interesting. With at the bottom of the deck, proposal. So Taurus got this. I don't know if some of you have Taurus in your chart. You could be connected to a Taurus in some way, but it says a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Wow. Okay, so a big thing here, Gemini, is that, yeah, in April, there is something coming in that you will be happy about, whether it is romance or it is business for a lot of you. But mainly, there's an ending There's an ending that needs to happen in April. I don't know if it's a change of jobs, a change of locations, a breakup. But more importantly, Gemini, with this energy of the coffin, it's definitely giving me like the death card vibes. And maybe that's why I saw the sun rising, because in the death card, the Rider-Waite, you know, there is change coming, but with the sun in the background that's rising in that picture, there's something so much better coming ahead. And some of you are realizing, in order for this manifestation to happen, to come into fruition, there is something I need to cut. I need to let go of. I need to remove from my life so I can create the space for this new business opportunity or romantic opportunity to come forward in my life. So there could be an ending for you in April, but instead of, again, like being upset about it, worried about it, it's almost a relief to you guys. It's almost something that you've been waiting for to come to an end. It could be a karmic cycle, a certain pattern that has been preventing you from receiving the blessing that has been meaning to come into your life. And don't resist this ending, Gemini, what may be ending for you in April. But more importantly, I just feel you're the one bringing about this ending. It's not something that is coming outside of your control that is putting an end. You're saying, I've had enough with this, so I can bring forward something new in my life. And by having that choice, Gemini, is fortunate, is rare. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're recognizing you're just not in alignment with whatever needs to come to an end. But just know, Gemini, what is ending does not compare to what is coming in your life. It is something so much grander, something so much more fulfilling than I think you can even imagine. So don't struggle with the ending that is happening. It is clearing room for something so much better. Let's go ahead and get some more. The white lilies could mean something to you, Gemini. Whoo! Wisdom just popped out. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, Rose. Aries had this. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. But with wisdom here, Gemini, and you even see in this image here how this woman is, greeting this dragon with gratitude, with certainty, with some sort of kinship between the two, right? And Gemini, I feel you're just ultimately getting in touch with your higher self, more so now than you have within the last few months. I feel you guys have always been spiritual, right? But there was something that you just knew wasn't enough for you, that you knew you deserved more from. And maybe up until this point, you kind of held on to that idea of needing this in your life. But there's a wisdom you have on now, Gemini, in knowing that you can still pursue your dreams and passions and goals. But is it with a certain someone or in a certain way that's always going to lead you to that end game? No. And sometimes, what ends is a signal for us to just reroute, to regroup, to rethink, because we have this better understanding of how to get to that end game, of how to better ourselves and evolve ourselves to receive our highest good and accept nothing less. And a lot of you, with this blessing of this wisdom, with that understand, it's like Queen of Swords energy. So some of you could have Libra in your chart perhaps, or you're coming into this Queen of Swords energy of now knowing what is not best for me and being okay and accepting that and letting it end. Now, again, I don't think this has to do with your ultimate desire of what you've always wanted in your life as far as love goes, as far as your career goes. But I do feel there's a certain person or a certain job or a certain lower vibrational pattern that you've had that has been disrupting your path to this manifestation. A lot of you have been meditating. Others of you, you need to start, because you are going to get the understanding that you need through meditation, through your connection with your higher self, to bring about this ending, so your true heart's desires, so your true goals could come through. As I said that, I saw 11:11 on the clock, so some of you could be seeing 11:11. But you're fully becoming aware of what doesn't serve you anymore. And that's what's bringing in the new soil for your manifestation of a better, truer intention to grow and come through. So let's get some more oracle cards. I'm seeing the color blue. Some of you could be wearing blue. Blue could be your favorite color. But really that's throat chakra energy. And I feel, Gemini, if you are bringing about an end in something, you're going to be the first to communicate it with your truth. And if someone can't accept your truth and your authenticity for what it is, that's another sign of maybe that's the person that isn't serving you in your life anymore, isn't serving your highest good or helping and supporting you on that journey to where you need to go in order to receive that manifestation you've been working on. What does Gemini need to know for April? Beautiful. So we have balance. So take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. Okay, so some of you, you're just out of balance, or something is throwing you out of your balance. I do feel this is another person for a lot of you. And it does feel a bit codependent in some way, or at least you're recognizing the codependence this month, Gemini. And then bottom of the deck, freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Wow. Gemini, what you need to put an end to in April is anything that isn't giving you a balance of work and play, of anything that is making you feel confined, restrained, that you either saw before as something that was normal or something that could have been tolerated for whatever reasons you had for your own, but really, really understanding now that you've sacrificed too much of yourself for something or for someone that isn't giving you the same in return. But you know now that understanding. You know now what's out of balance. You know what is confining you, what is restraining you from being who you are, from feeling like you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. You know, you're ending certain judgments, behaviors, criticisms, that even if this came from a long time ago, you've still held up to this point. But Gemini, I just hear someone has told you before that you can't do this. And that idea of you can't do this is what stuck with you. And that's what needs to end. Because I feel for some of you, you've been what's been throwing you out of balance is feeling like you can't do something, or second guessing yourself, or second guessing your abilities. And that's the projection you're taking on from someone else not being happy with themselves. Or because of that, if it was from your past, you've been doing things that haven't been fulfilling your true purpose, haven't been making you feel passionate, excited, vibrant, and you've always had a dream on the back of your mind that you've just put on hold for because you never thought it could be a reality. But that negative thinking is what needs to end. And you're understanding that that didn't come from you, that came from something else outside of yourself that you just absorbed. But you're coming back into balance in April, Gemini. The monarch butterfly can mean something to you, or resonate with you in some way. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Whew. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles coming through, Virgo energy. Yeah, Gemini, know that you are destined for a life of prosperity, a life of abundance. You also have ancestors around you who want you to fulfill what they weren't able to fulfill in their lifetime. And, I gotta say, there is a passed down loved one with this coffin and the 10 of Pentacles. It feels like a masculine energy. It could be someone's father or grandfather, or maybe even uncle, brother maybe, perhaps, who has been a spirit guide of yours, who has been wanting to lead you towards your 10 of Pentacles, if that resonates. But others of you, yeah, Gemini, you need to know that despite what has been told to you before, said to you, or what you believe of yourself, Spirit wants to make it clear that the 10 of Pentacles is part of your life's journey, is part of what your reward is in this lifetime. And anything or anyone that makes you believe this is something you cannot have or cannot achieve needs to end. And April is that time to end it. No more procrastination, no more delays. And this is that person I was picking up on with the 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Yeah, you're seeing now who is supporting you and who has just been tearing you down, who has been holding you back, who has been dishonest with you, who has been just not sitting right with you for the last couple of months because of this new alignment you're in. And some of you, I gotta say, if you do have a plan to leave a relationship or to leave a job, you may have to do it in a very stealthy way. You can speak your truth, but like I said, someone is not going to accept your truth. And because of that, you're going to have to just take your L, accept that they're not ready to accept you for your authenticity, and move along, move forward, without looking back, without second guessing. Let's get one more card. Others of you, I gotta be honest and say that in April, you're kind of seeing how in the past your negative thoughts about yourself has sabotaged you. But you're overcoming that self-sabotage. Whew. Wow. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy again, and Pisces energy. Yeah, once you really put an end to things that are not fulfilling you, that are not making you happy, you're going to start seeing the blessings that are coming in after a long overdue time for you, Gemini. I gotta say, there is someone who I feel has had an interest in you, who has been watching you from afar, that may be finally coming towards you. And with that new love, or that new opportunity at love, is going to set things back in balance for you, for some. Ooh, bottom of the deck, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Yeah, Gemini, you are working a lot on recognizing the invisible chains and bonds that have been restraining you and holding you back. With the Freedom card, I mentioned that. Now I see it with the Devil. And I say invisible because truly, Gemini, you must know now that nothing can truly hold you back from pursuing your dreams, pursuing your desires, from pursuing your goals. And some of you maybe the Devil is no easy energy. I mean, this is past the Eight of Swords, right? This is something that has been haunting you or has been holding you down, has been binding you. But you're breaking free from that. And some of you, it is even maybe ancestral traumas, generational curses and traumas that have been playing a part of this as well. But you have 2 10s here with the death or with the Coffin card. This ending is bringing in an abundance of blessings. The 2 10s are the best 10s in the deck. Some of you could be seeing 10-10. And it's bringing you back your happiness. Because once the Devil and the 7 of Swords is out of the way, whatever that is for you, I mentioned all the different possibilities, that's when you'll start to see these blessings come through. Some of you, I have to say that there's a healing between you and a child, or you and a parent. All right, Gemini, let's get one more card for you guys. What do your angels, I'm going to pull a card from this deck. Sorry, I usually show the decks, but what do your angels want you to know at this time, Gemini? In this moment. Be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. Beautiful. Absolutely, Gemini. You deserve to receive. And then don't just think about it. Do it. So some of you have been in your head. Some of you have been, this doubt and this fear really, even in the past, have cost you opportunities. But even in April, there may be some big time business or romantic proposal coming through that your fear is going to try to dissuade you from doing it just because of past failures. But again, Gemini, recognize when the Devil is trying to play you. Recognize when the Devil is trying to restrain you. And recognize that those chains and those bonds are nothing that can really hold you back unless you choose them to do so. But the universe in April is sending you blessings, miracles, balance, wisdom after something comes to an end that has been long overdue. And that's when you start to see the seeds grow. Beautiful reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.